We're all about second chances. My name is Vanessa Bright. I'm the Executive Director of Maryland Reentry Resource Center. Our organization works with formerly incarcerated individuals and those impacted by the criminal justice system. Our mission is to reduce recidivism in Maryland. That's an individual's likelihood that they will return to prison. I started this organization after teaching in a women's prison for several years. I realized that they would face many barriers once they went home, barriers that would keep them from being successful in their reentry journey. 95% of individuals return home to their communities. They will either have a positive or a negative impact on the community to which they return. It is most important that strategies exist to help them to remove the barriers that they would face and have positive outcomes. So we try to give them that little hand-holding they need to work through this process so that they won't give up. A lot of times they need the basics that we take for granted, just toiletries, food, clothes. They might need some mental health or substance use counseling, so we help them to get into a program that's going to provide that for them. We don't just send them somewhere and let them go. We continue to work with them to make sure that they get what they need. So really, we're looking at the whole person. We're looking to help them alleviate whatever the barrier may be. And a lot of times when they come out, they just want a chance to work, and they want a chance to provide for themselves, and they want a chance to provide for their families, and let people know that they really have changed.
My name is Devin Landry. I lead the Conservation Landscaping Workforce Training at Maryland Reentry Resource Center. Our 8-week program takes individuals with no prior experience in the environmental field and gives them the skills and credentials they need to work in restoring the Chesapeake Bay. Participants learn about invasive species removal, native tree plantings, stormwater management, and conservation landscaping. By the end, they earn a Chesapeake Bay Landscape Professional certification, which is recognized across the Mid-Atlantic region and places them on a career path in a high-demand market. Since 2023, we've trained more than 50 individuals, and in 2025, our crews have planted over 5,000 trees and completed restoration work at sites across the Chesapeake Bay watershed.
Hi, my name is Malia Scott, and I am a Chesapeake Bay Landscape Professional. I really love this program. It's taught me a lot. It's gave me very big connections and resources. I benefited a lot. I would say I grew, definitely, and I'm very happy to be here.
I learned a lot more about landscaping. I did landscaping before, but not like this. I was just used to cutting grass and weed whacking. This is more detailed landscaping, and yeah, I learned some things that I didn't know before. I thank y'all for the opportunity to let me take this class.
R.J. Johnson. I'm from Annapolis, Maryland. I come from Newtown. I'm gonna start it off like that. In Newtown, it's a lot of bad stories and stuff like that. I came into this program. We basically learned about plants, trees, invasive species. For one, I didn't even know what an invasive species was. I didn't know anything about ivy, English. I knew what poison ivy was. It's all different types of ivy. Basically, I learned how to remove that stuff. I learned how to plant it. It's a lot that came with it, and I'm thankful for it. I met new friends too on top of that. So it's just like a lot of stuff kept me from being in places, bad places that I would have been in instead of what I'm in now. So I learned that new opportunities can change your life, put it like that. And yeah, that's what I learned, and I like it. They got me my CBLP. If you get in this program, I would say just stick with it because it's gonna get you far.
I hope you have enjoyed hearing about the experiences of the participants in our Chesapeake Bay Restoration Program and how excited they are to be working toward making our environment a better one.